We're here in the village of Inagh, and we're here, gathered here with a crowd of lads who were led by Garvey, who was the manager. In 1974, 50 years ago, St. Flannan's, which was Inagh Kilnamona and Ennistymon, joined together for a minor team that won the minor league in 1974. A great occasion and a great victory, and we're here to just recall that time 50 years ago. Garvey, you were manager. I'll ask you about that. I'm obviously too young to remember, but I'll ask you about that time. Objection straight away. But Glenn, I'll ask you about that was a great victory, a great team that was put together that time, and some great hurlers in it.
They were a fantastic team, and there was no stopping them. They were better than any team we ever met. And as far as I'm concerned, the best performance they gave was when they beat the minor A champions, O'Brien's Bridge, over in Tulla on a fine day. And they won the final on a mucky day below in Rosslevin. The field was pure muck. John McDowell got a free out in the game, and he missed the ball, but he hit it on the ground and he buried it in the back of the net. They were a great team now. James Keller, their full back, and Tom Cunningham and Michael Mahoney, or Babs Keaton were the full back line.
They were?
So Tommy Keaton was very safe in goals because by Christ no one would come in. They wouldn't be let in either.
They wouldn't be let in, no.
Yeah. But they were a mighty bunch of lads, and they proved their mettle all the way up along and became county champions, which I was very proud of.
Yeah, I remember well. It was a big thing in the parish, and it was a big thing to win a minor league and do so well in the championship as well. And with a bit of luck, they could have won the double actually the same year. Some of the players aren't here tonight. They're scattered around the place really, but it's great to have these lads here. Tommy, you were in goals. What do you remember of the final 50 years ago?
It happened to be 50 years ago, so I don't remember an awful lot about it really.
Yeah.
I suppose we were the first Kilnamona team to win the league, I suppose, at the time. But, anyway, sure, it was great. I had great friends here and still have them, and great to be part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Paddy Harry, you were playing that year.
I was, yes.
What do you remember? Where would you play? Would you were wing back or wing forward? I'm sure. Anyway, you were a great man to run with the ball.
Wing forward, I suppose.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Yeah. It was a big occasion, the county final, to getting into a final, like getting into we didn't get to too many as underage for certain anyway. We had many a long trip up to Rowan and down to with the Green Grove and places like that, and we really didn't get anywhere. That was a big breakthrough for the team.
That's right, yes.
Yeah. John Mack, you went on. I think you played with the Clare Miners after that. I think it was that the Springboks for you.
Actually, a little bit, Nicholas, but it was fantastic. Sure, it's great to be here 50 years down the road.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's a good few of the lads here. I suppose, it was the start of Inagh Kilnamona when you think about it. There was a few rocky patches after that in 75 with Inagh Kilnamona, and maybe it could have gone on and won the senior championship, and maybe things would have been different, but it took a long time for us to come together, but we're all the one now.
Yeah.
It's great to look back in 50 years.
Yeah. You scored the goal, Flans just described it there. You hit it on the ground.
Sure.
I saw a Cork County final a couple of weeks ago, and a man got a ball in front of it. He wasn't able to hit it on the ground. So hurling has really changed. That skill is gone from the game.
No one hit the ball on the ground anymore.
Yeah, but it was a great skill, that's lost to the game. Yeah. Yeah. Brendan, what's your memory of the match? You were a young fella like myself.
Well, I debated the teams here, but you didn't beat it at all. I was just representing my brother.
You were too young, sir, for that. Yeah.
I was the brother. James was captain of the team.
Yeah.
I was killed in a...
God rest your brother James. He was playing, wasn't he?
He was playing.
Yeah.
Captain of the team.
Yeah.
So I was just...
Yeah,
So,
you're here representing, yeah,
I need
yeah.
the sub tonight.
Bernie, you lined out in that final, Bernie Fitzpatrick. Tell me what you could remember of it.
Not a whole lot. I remember going back to Inagh training of the new. We'd no car, so I brought the tractor from at home. It was a Ford 3000.
Jesus, lovely.
It was lively and going all night, but I remember. And I got up there, his head, there was a Nangley in front of me, I cut up to it. There was a lad driving. I suppose I'm older myself now than he was, but
Yeah.
I passed him eventually with the tractor. I remember. That's what I remember going back to now.
Yeah, heading back for training.
But I remember the final. It was a great game.
Yeah. Yeah, it was obviously a great game, like, and a great,
It was Bellier one.
yeah. Bellier would have been a tough outfit, like, to play to meet in the final, like, that
You
time.
should have invited Brendan Long, like.
Yeah, Brendan should have come, yeah, he would have been on it, yeah. Yeah. John Mullins, were you playing in that final?
I was the baby in that team.
You were the baby, you were after coming off. You weren't long up from Limerick that time when you donned the colours.
I was 15 years of age in that team.
Yeah. Which was young for minor, yeah.
Well, my grandson thinks if he plays at 16 and he's 1 year younger, I don't know. He never again, he won't lace my rules.
Yeah. And John Mullins is modest as ever, and Michael, you remember that final?
I can't remember much about it now, but I remember an incident though with James Woods. A fellow breaking a hurling across his back. Whether that was the game or previous game, I'm not sure of that.
Yeah.
But I can remember an incident.
I think it was a semi-final. I think it was
Yeah,
against
he was
Sunrise
falling
Bridge.
over the ball and a fella broke a hurling across.
Yeah,
pulled across.
I remember that, yeah.
Was his name Sheridan? What was his fella's name?
Oh, yeah, the centre back for Kilnamona.
Yeah, tough, yeah.
We'd been told before the final this man couldn't be stopped.
Yeah.
He was so friends from John and centre back.
Smith O'Brien.
Smith O'Brien.
Smith O'Brien, yeah.
Exactly. Smith, you did right, Bobby. Smith O'Brien. But
Yeah.
what about James Woods wiped him out after he stopped him?
Yes.
Yeah, but the fine was against Bellier.
That's right.
That's right, yeah, against Bellier. James Keller, you came down from Ennistymon. I played with you, I was a lot younger than you, and I was in very safe hands. I never had to worry about anything once James Keller was full back. All I can remember is you passing me out with the ball, and you'd be outside in the half-back line before you cleared it. You were very much. I think Brian Lohan must have copied your style.
Thanks for that compliment. The thing I remember about that day, the first thing is I collected Christy Barry in the morning at 175 and brought him down to the match.
Brilliant.
And during the game then, there was a change made. Christy Barry was playing centre field and I was playing full back. And the manager here, Glenn, changed me out to centre field and Christy Barry to full back. And Michael McTighe was the county secretary at the time. He was from Bellier.
That's right, Bellier, man.
Yeah, man.
And there was
One of the greats.
There was a nickname on me, you see, right? And I
Humphrey.
was over at that side.
You were of age, were you?
I was, yeah.
There was any weak in it, but anyway.
I was over at that side, and every time they said this, I went up the field. Michael McTighe went up along with me, back down again. He thought that I was probably over age to see, and I had a beard at the time.
Yeah,
So that was then, the biggest thing I think I remember about that night is going in here trying to there was bonfires lighting here outside.
Yeah.
What a brilliant
Yeah, I was led to believe that she went for a Happy Meal down to McDonald's after the final, but I think that's not true, is it, Fred?
No, that's not true.
Maybe it was all McDonald's that day.
We came straight back to Inagh, and I remember
And then Frank Galloway's part.
I forgot to get petrol in the van. And I think it was coming up there by Hegarty's below, before Flanagan's Hill, but it conked out, and the boys pushed it. There was petrol here, so they pushed it up over Flanagan's Hill.
You were home and dry.
Well, we all got here.
Yeah, an interesting thing that John Mac told me there earlier was that the Green Grove was built the time even the final it was played outside in the.
We talked out.
No, I want to
talk-
add.
you talk-
I want to add.
We talked out inside.
Yes, they were only building the Green Grove.
I will, yeah.
And we talked out
Michael Cuddy, I was watching a video of you today, Seth Tenson. Sorry, Michael Cuddy said. Tom Cuddy, I was watching a video of you today, Step Tenson, and I believe you were well able to dance when you played hurling as well. And you're actually wearing the medals that were won. I don't know what the lads have done with theirs, but you're the only man wearing that medal tonight, and it's great to see it here all those years later. What's your recollection?
We have great men over us. I don't think that we really reached that passed on to the reward. Martin O'Leary, Martin McGoffin.
Lads.
Glenn was national manager.
Yeah.
We trained above on Ladies Inch. That's where we were training.
In Leyden's Inch here.
Ladies
Yeah.
Inch. John Mack used to have the slitters and he'd have a few spare hurleys for us. You know, we all had hurleys like that. Nowadays I have 2 or 3 hurleys. We hurled with narrow little sticks that time.
Yeah, that's
Now
right.
we're using big boss.
Yeah.
Like goalies, they're all goalies now. So,
Yeah.
you know, great memories, great lads.
Yeah. I suppose.
Talked about the team, Inagh Kilnamona, getting together. They wouldn't be together yet, only for that.
Yeah.
You know, it was.
Well, we went along in 1978 and we got to a minor final as well, and the biggest regret I have is I never got to play hurling with those the Inagh lads again, and they were great hurlers. We had to separate at minor, and it was the same in 1974. But thanks be to God that today that all our parish can play as one team.
Lower here.
Flynn, I'll give you the last word, Flynn.
Okay, well, you know, I'm well over 50 now. The lads here are all over 50 up here. If you're saying 50 years.
I thought you were 60.
But I'm 61. I'm coming 81, but please God, maybe we'll be here for another celebration in time. But I want to say how proud I was of that fantastic team. Okay, we haven't some of them here tonight now, we had others here a few years ago. But it was a proud day for the parish and for an assignment as James Keller and is it P.J. Organ?
Yeah.
And Christy Barry.
Yeah.
And
I
the lads.
remember my brother John Rinn was on the panel as well, and it was very
was.
proud of having that picture of that team in our house that time.
Yeah. And Michael Mahoney from Mount Callan was there.
Michael, that's
Owen
right, yeah.
Duff, John Corton, Jerry Kennedy, Michael McGuane.
Michael McGuane, yeah.
Lafferty,
Yeah.
So they were a great outfit.
But Brendan Griffey was on it as well, wasn't he?
He was
Yeah.
Brendan Griffey was a lovely player.
Yeah.
And they were great in this way. That
Gordon Hogan. Gordon Hogan.
I met his wife twice. You got me.
Yeah.
You remember how she worked. I told her about tonight and so
Yeah.
on twice. Anyway, they were fantastic, and anything I asked them to do, they did it. They were a class team, and they were tough as well. And they played the ball in the air of the ground or whatever way it came. But they were just fantastic, and they proved their mettle. And I'm really proud that they're the county champions of 50 years ago.
Absolutely, and it's great to see you all here again, lads, 50 years later, like, and you're still as tough as ever, and there's no doubt about that. But it's a great memory to have, and it's well worth coming here together just to remember what we did 50 years ago. And well done to St. Flannan's team of 1974. Well done, lads.